Good morning and welcome to Kakakki Sports. I am Simbi Shima. Well, the curtains have been drawn in the 13th African Games in Accra, Ghana, and Team Nigeria finished as the second best team overall, having amassed up the total of 120 medals, 47 gold, 33 silver, and 40 bronze medals. Weightlifting contributed 16 gold medals for Nigeria as the athletics team dominated track and field event with 11 gold, while boxing with 11 contingents produced 8 golds. Team Egypt finished top of the medal table with a total of 189 medals, 101 gold, 46 silver, and 42 bronze medals. South Africa came in third position with 32 gold, 32 silver, and 42 bronze medals, while Algeria, with a total of 114 medals, finished in fourth position with 29 golds, 38 silver, and 47 bronze medals. Meanwhile, the hosts, Ghana, were sixth on the medal table with 68 medals, 19 gold, 29 silver, and 20 bronze medals. Justice, good morning and welcome to Kakakki Sports.
Good morning, Cindy. How are you doing?
I'm great. You look traditional today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and welcome to African Independent Television anyways. So quickly, 13th edition of the African Games, done and dusted. Nigeria finished second. If you can have the medal table to aid our discussion. Nigeria finished second on that table behind Egypt with 47 gold. 47 gold medal, 33 bronze, silver, and 40 bronze medal. What do you have to make of it now about Nigeria's performance? And in Egypt also, I mean, see the distance, see the gap. What's going on there?
They continue to dominate these games. In 2015 and 2019, same Egypt came out tops. And of course, you could see the difference in the number of goals, 101 to 47. That's a very big gap. I mean, they are challenging other African teams, you know, to come up better in the next episode, especially when they are hosting. I wonder what will happen.
I mean, I was getting
27. I wonder what will happen in Egypt.
Well, let's just talking about the Nigerian contingent that went to that tournament, to that African Games. You look at athletics. This is one area in Nigeria that we don't pay so much attention in. Do you think the Egyptians understand this better? Because if you look at the Egyptians' performance in other football or Olympics, or should I say even in football, yes, they are top in Africa when it comes to football activities, but when it comes to athletics, the gap here, you begin to wonder, they didn't just get this from just, you know, playing football. They were not even there in the football competition, but they got some amount of gold. What do you think we should do different when it comes to athletics in Nigeria?
Well, I think the athletes need more support. It's like we're not making use of our stronghold. Nigeria Nigeria has always been known to be a very good nation when it comes to athletics, boxing as well. I think that is where they picked up the highest number of medals as well after athletics. So you just need to concentrate on the area where you know you have enough talent, and that is what we see in the Olympic Games, where you see the US and some other countries making use of gymnastics. Thank you very much. Swimming and some other events that are not popular amongst other nations. So you must make use of your stronghold or your strong points so as to amass the medals. I think it was a good show for the Nigerian, but of course, I challenge every other African team to challenge Egypt when they host the next one in 2027.
All right, indeed, you just brought out of my mouth. So Egypt will be hosting the next games in 2027. Maybe it will be a host and win situation for them because we're not expecting less. We're now moving away from the athletics, that's the African Games, 13 African Games. The Nigerian Super Eagles got their first victory against rivals, Black Stars of Ghana, for the first time in 18 years on Friday in Morocco when they prevailed by 2-1. Let's quickly take a look at this video from the goal scored and the post-match reaction from Finidi and Cyril Diasas.
No one!
It's just we didn't keep same. I think we played with 3-5-2, but in the AFCON you see it's only Osimhen, and we felt he was doing so much running alone. So at least I wanted some other player to do that. That pair at least will help. You know, so we could see once a player gets the ball, there's an opportunity for a pass. So we have to risk it somewhere, but we have to get something going forward. I feel happy. It's not easy. We know the rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana. So coming here to win this game is a good one for me.
Yeah, I think especially first half in the beginning we started very, very good. We had some chances. The goalkeeper saved a good one from me, a good one from Kele, and then I was happy to finally get the goal and put us 1-0 up. And then after all, it's a good victory for us. Okay. Yeah, it's special to take a penalty for the Super Eagles because it's for a whole country, and especially in a special game against Ghana, you definitely want to score. But I felt confident, and I could send the goalkeeper one way and score the penalty. And this gives confidence to the team, and then we can attack more, create more chances, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's the way Super Eagles should play.
All right, let me pick that cue from Siri Destas there. That's the way the Eagles should play. 2-1 against our rivals, Black Stars of Ghana. For the first time in a long time, or for the first time in 18 years, almost a decade and.
It's been a long time coming.
For you as a Nigerian, how do you feel about this victory? First of all, let's get there because there's a lot of things. You're not just football, there's the love, there's music, there's so much going on right there at that 2-1 victory. But for a Nigerian, how do you feel about this victory? Under an interim local coach?
Well, I think it was a nice one. It was a sweet one, and Nigerians are beginning to already savoring the victory over Ghana because even at the concluded Nations Cup, the Ghanaians, South Africans, and so many other countries ganged up against Nigeria. They wanted them out at all costs. So that rivalry has always been there, and so for Finidi to start off, as an interim manager, beating Ghana by 2-1. One would easily say it's a friendly, but of course it meant a whole lot. I mean, for you to break that jinx after a long while.
Ghanaians say this is not just a friendly. When it comes to Nigeria, there's no friendly.
There's no friendly. So, it's business as usual. So this should set the tone for him going forward. I've seen many Nigerians, the reactions to this game is that they should give Finidi George
permanent residency.
Yeah, to make him the manager. But I think that call is just too early. It's just the first match. He needs to show more of what he has before we could say, okay, he has shown what he has to get the job as a permanent manager. I'm
just looking at the head-to-head. I mean, if you look at the head-to-head result between Nigeria and Ghana, it's been a long time coming. And I must say, a lot of people are impressed, or not impressed, getting this truth revealed that for a while, we thought all this while Nigeria has been dominating. But looking at the head-to-head, if we can have the stats so you can aid us to discuss the head-to-head of Nigeria versus the Black Stars of Ghana is quite shocking. What do you think has been missing all this while?
Well, sometimes there are teams that just know that just knows their way around you. No matter how poor they are, whenever they come up against you, they just know how to get the results. I think that's what's been happening to the Black Stars over the Super Eagles. There was a Nations Cup, I really cannot remember now, where a certain Agogo scored the winning goal, even after the Black Stars went down by a lone man. Making it 10 against 11. They still won. It was one defeat that the Super Eagles found very difficult to take. And so like we're saying it, right? 53 matches
played all round.
22 for Ghana. That is intimidating. And so this friendly win comes just at the right
12,
time.
Actually, this was before the game was played, but after the game, it has been amounted to 12 wins for Nigeria. 22 is still a gap.
It's almost insignificant, of course. It's still a gap, a very big gap. So they must, come up with so many wins in the future to erase that difference. It's just too much for the Super Eagles to be losing against their neighbors, Ghana, like this. Is not acceptable.
Well, now, Finidi George, like you rightly said, do you stand with those Nigerians that are saying that he deserved to be given the permanent position of the head coach of the Super Eagles?
Well,
looking at what he has done, and then have in mind that one of the latest AFCON trophies we've gotten is also been won by a local coach in place of Stephen Keshi, late Keshi, God bless his soul. Do you stand in that light also that Finidi George should be given a trial?
Well, for two reasons. For now, I would say this is his first match. I know he was the assistant manager to the Nations Cup. So he's gonna have some experience. In fact, he understands Super Eagles very well because he's played right from 1993, 91, 93.
Same thing with
now.
Stephen
So
Kessie.
he understands the terrain very well. But as a manager, I don't think he has a robust CV, to get the job. That is, he should prove himself. There are World Cup qualifying matches, lined up for the Super Eagles. They played their very first 2 matches against Lesotho, Zimbabwe, getting draws, which are poor results for Super Eagles. So if he's able to turn that around, I think that will add to his CV and, maybe make him the front lineup for the job. But for now, I don't think he has it. But the Nigerian Super Eagles fans are saying he did not just win against Ghana. They liked the way he approached the game, the setup, the dominance. So that is just glimpses of what he has for the Super Eagles. Let's see what more he has for the Super Eagles going forward. That will determine whether or not he gets the job.
Taking a cue from that, let's see what happens, what he has more for the Super Eagles. Nigeria versus Mali tomorrow. That's another friendly that has been lined up for the Super Eagles. Do you see George Finidi right now winning this one again, making a double win in 2 games?
If he does, it will be a very good one for him, but not much of a rivalry between Nigeria and Mali since 2004.
That's his elephant and David and Goliath. I shouldn't say that.
4 matches, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. I mean, it could go either way, but I tip him to win this. Of course, he knows something is at stake here. And of course, we shouldn't forget in a hurry, he's still the manager of Eimba, and he's just 3 points below Rangers. So he just has a lot to prove to show that he is capable enough to get this job.
Let's move to Top Flight Football League in Nigeria, MPFL, where George Finidi's Enyimba lost yesterday. Maybe to his absence. let's give credit to that. Let's say no thanks to his absence. They lost. Oleke Ojotu wasn't in that game, so they lost yesterday away from home. But again, these are the results from match day 27. And Enugu Rangers are now top on the log. Just 1 point ahead of 1 point ahead. The difference between them and Lobby Stars, just 1 point difference. But Enugu Rangers, quite an impressive run. Would you say this is credit to good management and, players' welfare? Because if you see what is happening in Enugu Rangers right now, the revamping from the stadium to the costume, what do you think of this sudden rise of Enugu Rangers? Because they've never relegated from this team, and now they're really getting to the point where we're seeing like a possible title contender.
Well, first of all, I'd like to remind us that Eimba are the most successful club side in Nigeria.
Yes,
and we know
9-time champions.
And we know how they got to that status. It has to do with management. It has to do with branding. It has to do with support, financing. The Abia State government of those days used to give Eimba all the support they needed. And of course, they went ahead to win the CAF Champions League back-to-back. So you cannot separate management from success. I mean, that is exactly what we're seeing at Enugu Rangers. All the revamping we're seeing from the stadium to management or all of that is beginning to pay off. Because you just look across in the east, you look across and see what is happening in Eimba or what they did in the past, and you tell yourself, there's no shortcut to success. I just have to emulate what they have done. Of course, it's paying off for them. We shouldn't forget, too, that Eimba won the last League Cup. And so Rangers, as their just want to
keep it
lead it as well.
They want to keep it in the east. But hopefully that will come to the central, not central. I'm talking about Lobby Stars now, because that's where I'm putting my support right now, because Lobby Stars have been quite impressive. They've not had the best support when it comes to, and I'm not saying this, don't quote me anywhere, but I don't think they've had the best support comparing to Enugu Rangers for players' welfare. But in terms of results, they've been doing amazingly well this season. And just 1 point down, they lost the special display yesterday against struggling Bayelsa United. But they're just 1 point behind Enugu Rangers, top of that log. Do you see Lobby Stars also possible title contenders? Mind you, when you talk about the MPFL, they are also top teams in the MPFL.
Of course, they are already title contenders. By virtue of being the top 3, they are title contenders. But then, like I said, you can't take away management from success. So if at the end of the season, they should look back at their season and see where some holes they need to plug, to get it right. Taking a look at what is happening at Enugu Rangers, they would know that you must get it right in all aspects for you to lead the trophy. So, good one from them, but then, like I said, they should look at their team critically and see where they can plug some holes and make the team a better one.
But thank you so much, Justice, for making our time to join me this morning on the show. Well, that's the much we can take on Kakakki Sports this beautiful Monday morning. Remember, Nigeria versus Mali. George Finidi, interim head coach of the Super Eagles. Home Coach will be up against Mali, the Eagles of Mali, tomorrow. Would that game fall in favor of the Eagles? We'll find out soon. But that's the much we can take on Kakaki Sports. Thanks for watching once again. I am Simbi Shima.